Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. I'm sorry it took a minute to come out because, well, you see the tax collectors came by. And on this channel and in the Weavenest here in Texas, we don't pay taxes, and I am in charge of paying the taxes for the Weavenest. But every time they come, I like to kidnap them and put them in the basement so they can eat each other and murder each other. This is the 5th one they sent this week and it's Monday. So, the fuck was that? I think they're trying to get out. I heard something breathe behind me. That's not good. So, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about the long wait. And if I sound like I'm like breathy or like, I don't know, like more out of breath than usual, I'm recording this inside the Weavenest for once. So I'm going to be a little bit quieter, not to wake everyone up. And that's why I sound different. I'm not sick, I promise. And I'm not depressed either. I'm a very happy spider. So, ladies and gentlemen, today I'll be answering your amazing questions that you have left me and submitted at inquiring about my personal life. Don't you feel like detectives? If you're a tax collector, I will kill you. Anyways, let's get into it. Our first question today comes from Diguazarado 3411. What the fuck is this name? Okay, so why does Farloom have anti-homeless benches everywhere? Well, it's because the Weavers hate the homeless. That's it. We don't like the homeless. All the Weavers, we have homes, so I don't know. Okay, so there might be some people we have a lot of questions from. Our first one comes from these names, I love you guys, but Jesus Christ, these names don't get any better. Yopoxicawepaspakai 9066. He asks quite a few questions. I think so, at least. I might be wrong. There's a lot of people who ask a lot of questions. So, how many rosaries for each organ of a bug? Let's start with that. See, I would, buy it for, maybe 10 rosaries. See, I'm the GameStop of organ collecting when it came to Farloom. That was kind of my hobby. It's kind of like how humans collect Warhammer miniatures. It's kind of like that, except, instead of building space marines, I like to... Fuck, this is a stupid bit. But that's not even a joke. That's what I used to do. Are they compatible between species? Fuck no. No, they aren't. And is the do you like what you see thing a thing? It's a collection thing. Their final question is their final question in this one at least, is about Hornet. See, I don't know who Hornet is. I had to look this up, but apparently on Farloom News, there's this woman rampaging through Farloom called Hornet. Now, there's no pictures of her, but I did get a good description of her, and I assume that given that she is described to be somewhat Weaver, but half something else, I assume half autism. I drew her to look like this. This is probably what she looks like. I'm not sure. I haven't seen any photos, so yeah. Okay, so as it turns out, that was not their last question. Their first of the second batch is, what are the amount of hair on each of my legs? See, I don't know. What do you want me to do? You want me to get down and count every single bit of hair? Hold on a fucking second, I'll get back to you. 4,726,902,512.3 bits of hair on every leg. Divide that by 8, that's how many are on each leg. I counted for hours. The things I do for you. The things I do for you people. How many peasant bugs did you eat in a week? I wasn't really a peasant bug eater because, well, they were honestly ridden with things like chlamydia, and not the Weaver chlamydia. I'm talking about the other chlamydia, like the bad chlamydia. How do Weavers consume their prey? Do they liquefy them, or do they just tear and consume them? See, I'm an exquisite and humble Weaver. I personally enjoy ripping their still beating heart out and devouring it right in front of their eyes, and, well, then I'll just preserve the rest. Eat it, take little snacks off. When we were on the road to Texas, which, by the way, is spelled Texas, not Texas, it's Kingdom, Texas. While we were on the road to Texas, the Kingdom, Texas, I would randomly just pull them out of my bag and just take bites out of it. This is why I didn't bring Widow with us, because, for the love of God, they would eat all of the fucking time just so they could go gamble some more. And finally, where are the mouths of the weepers? The weepers. Where are the mouths of the weepers? No, where are the mouths of the weepers? See, someone asked this later. I know this is going to be in the video later, but someone asked had our masks open up. So our mouths are inside our mask. Like, they split open, kind of like we got like these hooks inside of them. So like they seal shut and then you can open them up. I've never seen my own face and I really don't want to, so who knows, man, who knows. Now, Feral Processor has a couple questions for me, and I feel like, we're kind of on a multi-question roll. I might as well answer them while I can. And they asked, their first thing they asked was, what is the most funny thing you've done to a lesser being? For context, if you just found a random pilgrim you tripped for laughs and put the blame on the Stoken, no. See, my favorite thing to do is kidnap... That was my favorite hobby. I know I said collecting organs was one, but the putting the... Maybe that's why they made me leave the Citadel for a while. They're like, yeah, we need slaves, and you kidnapping. This shit's the type of thing to get me banned off YouTube. I swear to God, I'm gonna stop talking while I'm ahead of myself. Okay, so the next one is, what is the biggest thing you've ever done as an individual? Okay, so, alright, so I'm gonna need you to listen here for a second. I am the person who got rid of the water in the sands of Karak. Yes, I am the one who defeated Crust King Khan by taking his water supply. I did that. And I'm gonna tell you why I did that later, because someone asks, like, what did you do with the water? Yeah. I'm the reason that happened. This might be my craziest fucking video yet. I hope I don't get taken down. Actually, the chances of me getting a strike is, knock on wood, kind of low, but it's still, please, God, no. Alright, so this next one comes from Miamas Real. What is your opinion of the experiments performed in Weavenest, Merglin? Was Merglin Farlooms, Texas? See, legally binding... You get it? Legally binding? I know, I'm hilarious. Legally speaking, though, I actually can't say how I feel about it, or really the full extent of what was going on. I can just say there was a lot more going on there, and also it was not Farlooms, Texas. It was more like Farlooms, like, New Mexico, because it was like some Breaking Bad type shit, but legally that's the extent of what I can say. Coming at me from Sir Mess 3099, 3909, Sir Mess 3909, the Texas is coming out in me, goddamn. Smasher Pass Fluke Marm. I don't even know what Fluke Marm is. Let me look this up, hold on a second. You fucking people. You fucking people. Smash. Before I answer this next question, I just gotta say, I am honored that America's finest, the Enclave, is taking interest in my channel. I'm really glad the President of the United States of America, after the nuclear fallout, is sitting at home on his little AI computer watching a spider talk shit. I'm very happy about this. And this Enclave officer asked me, what did you do in Farloom? Were you like a scientist? See, I was actually a teacher. I taught things like engineering, chemistry, like anything mechanical. Every Weavenest had a different specialization for the school system. And bugs could, choose which one they wanted to when they were of age, whenever they're weavelets. See, when you start out, you're a weaveling. And then, like, whenever you're, like, 4 to 6, or, like, 4... No, not 4 to 6. Like, I guess, like, 4 to, like, 10, you're a weavelet. So, you like, 0 to 4, you're a weaveling. 4 to 6, you're a weavelet. And then, at teenage years, you're, like, a little weaver, and then you become a weaver. And weavelets could decide what career path they wanted to go down. And so they could go to a Weavenest and learn from a teacher. And while I was in Farloom, I would teach mechanics. And I would teach, like, weapons, mostly weapons. I was a combat engineer. My main focus was kind of like the Adeptus Mechanicus from Warhammer. I know a lot of you might like Warhammer, but still. And The funny thing is about that is that I had this transfer student. They came from, I believe, Verdania. They were called Agamemnon, but that's a gay-ass name. I mean, their parents are gay as hell. It's like the Green Prince or something. And I called him Tommy. And you see, my class was always very interesting, because today I'd like, well, not today, but I'd be like, hey, class, today we're going to see how many drills it takes to break through a pilgrim's skull. We're going to build it from scratch first. And he'd be like, can we just have one normal day? I'm like, no, because that's what everyone else would do in Verdania. Fucking Verdania. Their schools would be like, all right, class, today open up your textbook to 13 of the history of Farloom. No, motherfucker, we do it hands-on. I'm pretty sure my little students have grown up to be great murderers, and I'm very happy about this. Or engineers. We used to have an oil rig for Void out in the sea before we took the water from the sands of Karak. Well, it was more like a lake, but still, we had a giant oil rig. Now they call it the Steel City or some bullshit, and we used to harvest Void from it. And I'm pretty sure 90% of them went to work there, which is good. That's a good job. I'm very happy for them. As for Tommy, I don't know what happened to him. He probably fell off the mountain. So the Danimals are asking me a question, and of course the Danimals are asking me, hey, Mr. Weaver, sir, if you were to gamble, would you put it all on black or red? Or are you more of a poker or blackjack player? You see, kid, the game was rigged from the start. I'm more of a black player, but listen, if you're going to be gambling, always go with Lucky 38. Lucky 38. Roll till your dreams come true. My name is Mr. New Texas, and you're nobody till somebody loves you. And guess what? I love you. So Mentally Fine Guy wants me to rank all of the bug tribes in Farloom and Hollownest, but listen, I'm not going to answer this question right now. I'm going to make its own video. And also, if your question hasn't been in this video yet, or isn't in the question, isn't in the question. If your question isn't in the video, it's not because I ignored you, but it's because I can only have so many, and I do have to record at some point, you know? I'm going to make more videos like this in the future, so your questions won't go unanswered. But don't feel left out if your video wasn't in this video. If your video wasn't in this question, god damn it. If your question wasn't in this video, fuck, I'm high as hell. But this is probably going to be its own video topic. All of the bug tribes ranked from the perspective of a weaver. And listen, Mentally Fine Guy made some beautiful art, and you should definitely go support them. I'm very happy with this art. I'm very happy with their art in general. And, you know, this is just, it's all just amazing. Again, shout out to Mentally Fine Guy for this video idea and for this beautiful art piece. If you'd like to submit any art pieces, I'll be opening up a Discord, a YouTube community, and a business email system very soon. Very soon. What do you mean? How did the Pale King bag Hera? Let me go look at fucking Mask Book for a second. Hold on a minute. Does Hera still have a Mask Book account? Hold on. Oh my god. Since when was Hera into short bitches? Wait a minute. Wait, what the fuck? How? Did Hera give birth to this child or the Pale King? It's Hornet! What do you mean it's Hornet? What? No. You mean to tell me I'm related to this thing? Jesus Christ. These baby pictures, man. Oh my fucking god. I had no idea this even happened. Hera, what the fuck? Was this like a one-night stand thing? I mean, some of the best surprises in life are the ones you never expect, I guess, but Pale King? Pale King? I mean, to Pale King, no offense, Hera, you know, a tank is still visible in the fog of war. I'm appalled, really. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how, I don't know. Okay, so, horror behind me. Oh god, I just realized Pale King is technically my cousin-in-law. Oh. This sweet release of death has never been so calling. Anyways, Lilith wanted to ask, the question I have is, what is your opinion on the theory that the first sinner, Chlamydia, is actually the infamous Weaver Atla? See, Atla was always a cunt. That's my proof. That's my evidence. Dude, that's my cousin. No. What the fuck, man? Okay, guys. Guys, these names, I'm sorry, these are kind of crazy. But Mr. Dark, there's something for sure. What? Wait, no. Mr. Dark this something for sure. I'm sorry. Huh? Anyways, I have 4 questions. Why does Hera look different? Are the rumors that she was doing polyparts true, and that she was on a relationship with disgraced Chef Leguli? No. Before Hollowness, Hera was never into short bitches. And she was also never into weird fuckers and socks, apparently. No. The reason she looks so different is because she went surgeries too. I guess, like, I don't remember why she changed like that, actually. It's been a hot minute since I've been in Farloom, and the last time I saw Hera, she looked pretty much like me. Her mask looks different, her voice is different, like, really, it's a completely different person than the Hera I used to know. Why do y'all wear masks? And don't hit me with a bug without mask has no identity. We know it's a lie, just look at Widow. So are y'all just super ugly or super handsome? Actually, if I ever show you my face, the world will end. That's right. I will piss on planet Earth if I ever show my face. That's right. I will piss on planet... They would also like to know, why did y'all decide to roast Eva so much? Was it because of Widow, or because she just could not get out of her cage, because y'all had to spend some of the money for the Eva project to pay for Widow's debt? See, I blame Widow's gambling problem on Eva. See, every Weaver has their own unique set of crests. I know that sounds crazy, but everyone has their own sets of crests. And Widow was just now trying to use the gambling crest. She's never seen it before, she doesn't know how it works, and Eva, for some ungodly reason, awakened her crest. And now she would, like, get like 100% chance on her magnetite rolls, but the problem is, it's 100% chance to fail. Like, she actively, like, lied to Widow. So the reason we roast Eva so much is because she's the most annoying little bitch I've ever met. Finally, and last but not least, if you were the only male Weaver, does that mean the other females Weavers wanted you, or did they thought you was the weird one? It was a mix. It depended where you are. If I was in Absalom, they thought I was weird. But listen, my time in Mount Fae... You know, I probably can't say this on YouTube. I'll have to censor it with a sped up version of Ladyfingers again. But, you can figure it out. Fucking macho cheese. Really? That is the fucking stupidest. Macho cheese. I love that. I love that. That's fucking good. I'm gonna name my child after you. That's fucking good. Macho cheese. That's a fucking knee slapper. Okay, what did you do with the water of an entire nation? Fucking hell. Whenever we were fleeing Farloom, we needed a way to power our vehicles, and we don't like using Void to power our vehicles. We have these steam engines that would allow us to pour water into them, and that would allow them to move via the momentum of the steam. Well, the steam would generate electricity, yada yada yada. Basically what we would do is we would siphon the water and pump it into a huge, like, water supply for every caravan, and just run away. And it was such a gradual process. I don't think they ever noticed until all the water was gone. I don't know how, but Crust King Khan, I guess, was too busy at his pizza shop. See, he's called Crust King Khan, but he owns a restaurant called the Crust King, and I think it got bad reviews after the water supply went because he couldn't make yeast anymore. So, I don't know, get good. Okay, so this next question apparently comes from the Pale King. Is it true you attempted to create a new higher being to usurp Grandmother Silk? And for no particular reason, would it be possible to get her a physical form? Again, I'm not asking this for any reason. Signed Hornet, I mean Redmane, I mean, sorry, Pale King, yeah, that's me. See, I believe you 100% without a doubt, because why would the Pale King ever lie to me? As of right now, we can't really give Eva a physical form simply because we aren't fucking there. What do you want me to do? You want me to drive all the way back to Farloom, just so I can give it a physical form? Why would you care? You're in a hollow nest. As far as I know, Eva's probably starving somewhere, if anything. Twixinity? I don't know how the fuck to say these names, I'm sorry. What is the worst thing that happened to you? Okay, listen. Once upon a time, me and my friends, we all thought that Crust King Khan was hiding the recipe of oneness. The bun of oneness. It is a bun that is said to have every taste at the same time, yet none of the calories. It is said to be so delicious that simply tasting it will ascend one into a higher being. We, of course, wanted to sneak into his castle so that way we could get this illustrious bun of oneness. And on the way, we lost some good souls. We lost some great souls trying to sneak in to obtain the bun of oneness. We climbed to the tower, slowly but surely, etching our way through the coral reefs. And when we got there, the bun of oneness had mushrooms on it. The fucking disparity. Why would you put mushrooms on the bun of oneness? We basically set it on fire. Yeah. All that divine power. Yeah. Holy shit, everybody. It's the crossover episode. The real John Marston has reached out to me. Can you believe it? The Enclave, the Pale King, and John Marston himself has reached out to me. And he asked, "You married?" Fucking great, man. That's great. That's a great question. I don't know if I'm intimidated, insulted, or if you're looking. But yes, I am. See, I am married to a wonderful woman. Her name is Saint Rainworld. She actually got her last name from me. My full name is Loam Rainworld. Her maiden name was Saint Straw. We've been married for 6 years. Actually, this Christmas we're going to have a special for you guys called Weavenest. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's community appreciation in the Silksong community. Well, I guess the community of you guys that stalks us weavers, apparently, but still. And we've been working on a very special surprise for you all. But yes, I am married to Saint Rainworld. My name is Loam Rainworld. We are the Rainworld family. Fuck me, I guess. Jesus Christ. I am legally not allowed to answer this question. I am sorry. Hexton wants to know if I am transgender, and actually I'm not. See, this is actually a question I have been asked many times in my life, but I suffer from this condition called gynanodomorph. Basically, I have the genetics, the male parts of a guy, right? I have the vocal cords, the parts of a male. Basically, I'm a guy, but I have the appearance of a woman. See, this happens to bugs all the time. It's actually pretty common with weavers. Just a lot of the guys in this like sort of, you know, like tribe turn out to be like femboys or some crazy bullshit. I don't even know what the fuck that means. But basically, it's whenever you look like a woman, but you're actually a guy. I guess that's a trap. Now, Ender Shadow wants to know, if not, please answer the first one. Sorry, can I ask two? If not, you technically asked 3 questions here, but... actually, you asked 3 questions. I'm sorry. But, did you have any Weaver friends? Yes, I did. You have Barnaby. You know, put on your Sunday clothes, there's lots of world out there. Get on your... I don't know how the fucking song is. You know the song at the start of Wall-E? Yeah, that's Barnaby. And then, that sounds like a... He was also a Gynanodromorph. Fuck. He came from Weavenest Atla, but he was the only one I knew. There was also... What was her fucking name? I didn't see her after high school. What was her name? Fuck. I think she went with the Hollowness group. I hope she's doing okay. What was her goddamn name? She was pretty, like, no offense. She was pretty simple looking. Oh god, she was always a survivor. I feel like if, like, a terrible incident happened to the Weavers that went to Hollowness, she would survive, like 100%. But, what was her fucking name? I don't remember. High school was so long ago. And I had plenty of other friends, but I really don't remember. A lot of the people I talk to nowadays probably, the Weavenest here in Texas probably doesn't want me giving out their names. That's technically doxing for Weavers. Weaver doxing. Fuck. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I really don't want this video being way too long, and it's kind of already nearing the 30-minute mark, so I'm gonna do a part 2 of this video soon. If your question didn't get in this video, it will get in the next one, I promise. I'm gonna make more of this, probably like a monthly thing, because originally this is a 50 sub special, then 60 sub, then 100, then 150, now it's 250. So listen, I love you guys, I love all your questions, I'm going to answer all of them. But also, I'm pretty sure you're tired of me sounding so boring. I can only do so much because I'm inside, and really, I don't want to wake anyone up. I'm a very caring person, despite how fucking violent I can be, and I am going to do more of this. I'm sorry if I sound drained more than usual. Again, it was very unfortunate circumstances. If I recorded this outside, you wouldn't be able to hear me, because it's so windy here. Like, no, seriously, it is so fucking cold and windy here, you could barely make me out. It sounded like putting the mic right up to a fan. You know what I mean? So I did the best I could do. God, I can't believe they put fucking mushrooms in the bun.